Hello to all of you out there. My name is Keith and I'm joined by Gabrielle today. This, of course, is the Startup Sales Mastery podcast. And I've got the whole studio set up today. We've got bright sunshine, so I know it's exposed, but hey, we're here. We're getting on with it. Of course, the Startup Sales Mastery podcast is all about how we sales professionals can help you tech entrepreneurs go out there and get yourself some customers. And Co-Founder Club, because that's the groups that we share it from, is a community for entrepreneurs just like you to come together and take over the world. Now, all this week has been Solutions Week. And what is solutions? Well, we're talking about your solutions. And I've gone through, how to turn a solution into a solution, not a product that you're just trying to fleece on people, but actually make it about a solution, because that's how you get customers. The last 3 days, I've pushed very, very hard on this, talking about, forget your technologies and stop selling your features, sell the solutions and the benefits. And then yesterday, we took it a little bit further. And today, we're going to completely bring it home with solutions for your solutions. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, here is what I'm talking about. So you have solutions for your customers. This is what you guys do. And we are going to be talking about solutions that you need for your solutions of getting customers. Again, what do I mean? What is Startup Sales Mastery? Why are you here? What's the whole point? If you have, a tech product or just a SaaS or something in that field, and you want to go get yourself some customers, go to startupsalesmastery.com. Why? It's less about a course, more about a program. We're just going to give you that step-by-step. This is actually how you solve that problem. So now you've created all of that, and what do? Well, you have to actually go out and put it into work to get customers. First thing you have to do is a lead generation campaign. Go do it yourself once you've actually gotten that process done, or you can hand it to a guy like me and say, here, Keith, this is what I want you to do, me or any other advertising agency. Once you've actually done the work that we tell you to do, you're going to be in a position to actually go and make effective campaigns and get the right leads in. Because if you just go to hire a person or 9 times out of 10 do it yourself, you're not going to get the right customers solving the right problem. And we see this time and time again. And I was on Facebook the other day and people were saying to me, what's your experience with hiring people and lead gen people and all this kind of stuff? And it really got me thinking, and it was a good exercise for today, because it's less about how good the ad campaigns are, as opposed to, are you actually targeting the right audience with the right message? You get that part right. The other part is less relevant, because the correct people are going to click on your ads and go to your landing pages, and really that's what you want. And if there's less of the right people going to your page than more of the wrong people, the result is you make more money. Now, guys like me and Gabrielle, and I'm going to let Gabrielle talk a bit, we know how to solve these problems, and it's the same with sales. I do, as most people know, sales for early stage startups, and that's again why we created the Startup Sales Mastery program. If you want me to handle your inbound, if you want me to handle your closing calls, and look, most of you guys have high ticket stuff. You're looking to sell what, $5,000, $10,000 a year. You come to me, we're going to have loads of conversations over a week or two, and not just me, every salesperson you take on, versus do the Sales Startup Mastery program and hand me that sheet of paper when you're done, and immediately I know how to sell your product. I know how to close your product, because sales effectively is purely about me listening to customers. What do you need? What is the cost of that need? How much is it worth to you? And finally, when we get to the end, okay, Mr. Potential Prospect, if I can solve your problem with my solution at this price, which is much less than the price that it's currently costing you, can we move forwards? And the answer is either going to be a yes or a no. And if they say no, then I'll handle the objections before I do the demo call with my client. Now, I know this is a big explanation I'm giving you guys before we actually get into Gabrielle and the podcast, but I want to make it absolutely clear what we're talking about today. Is this a sales pitch? Yes, this is a sales pitch for me, for Gabrielle, and for every other agency out there that does sales and lead generation, all these things. When you're starting a tech company, yes, okay, you want to build your team because your big goal is to go get investment and exit and make it all good. However, before you can do this properly, you need to get customers, because that's the number one thing that investors and everybody else goes looking for. And it's the number one thing that puts money in your back pocket. And how do we solve this problem? Go speak to the people who know how to solve it. Again, Gabriel, me, all the other lead gen sales agencies, not all of them, because most of them just do campaigns. We've learned from experience that we can only do campaigns based on the right message to the right customer, solving the right problem. Otherwise, it ain't going to work. No matter how good our sales skills are, it's just not going to work. So basically what I'm trying to say to everyone here is, if you check out opportunity cost, I don't know if you know this or not, but every day that goes by that you don't have money coming in is costing you money, whether you like it or not, on your bills, on your food, on your living, not to mention losing the potential money that's actually coming in, being stuck in that job. Just it's so much cheaper, more effective, better in so many different ways to have your problem solved with the likes of me, Gabriel. And I want him to go through, because Gabriel specializes in early stage startup solutions. I'm going to stop talking now, but I need to make it really, really clear to everyone here today that how do we solve your problem of getting customers? We do it in two ways. One, we give you the tools to go get customers yourself. But then also, if you want to scale and supercharge that, you've really got to work with guys like us. And trust me, we are a lot cheaper per week than the cost of not getting customers. Gabriel, apologies for taking so long. Tell the people what you do. Solving solutions for solutions. So we're giving them solutions for their solutions.
Yeah. So actually, when we talk about solutions, this is the current time to talk about solutions. And all the startup industry is built on solutions. So when we want to put our product or trying to sell something, focus on sales, we are losing our focus with what we are know to do better. For example, if you have a product, if you develop a product for education industry, and tomorrow you need to handle the sales, so I think that maybe it's going to be tough for you, and also the result is not going to be so high. So if you are in the tech industry, focus on the not tech, ed tech industry, for example. So focus on that and the sales and all these kind of things, to maybe strategy, how to get the clients. There is a lot of crazy tools outside that you can use and to get to the right people and get effective leads and actually to have more clients. But once you are focusing on that, you are losing your focus on your product or just your solutions. So one thing that I've learned, and I did a lot of mistakes before, that if I need someone to handle my sales, to handle for example, my marketing and this kind of thing. So I know to put the right people in the right position. And this is about business, and I see that like this. Like if you have a solution and you need the person who will take you to the right person that you need, your solution. So that's it. For example, you have LinkedIn. On LinkedIn you can choose you can choose security director and send in the message directly to his inbox. And that's it. And there is a lot of tools outside that you can use, and it's 50 messages per day. So this is a crazy machine for sales. So, but you need to know how to do that. You need to know where to do it right, how to do it right. And there is people that this is their job, and my job is to build a strategy, to build all this machine before we are running and doing something. Maybe I will hire someone if, for example, right now we are starting something in India, and if I need someone from India to help me with the marketing, with the, I don't know, to give me his opinion about the target audience. So I will do that. So even if I think that I have the solution, and if I need to do more things to get the right people to help me to get the right solutions, to get the right clients. So, and I want to close it with this thing that we talked about it, because right now, this is the time for solutions. And there is a lot of creative solutions to get clients, and we just need to be focused. And I can say that to be focused in this time, it's not easy at all, because you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of challenges that you need to go through, but still there is solution and creative solution. And if you need, maybe 30 minutes of phone call can give you the right vision about what you need to do. So this is something about how to get the solutions and how to sell your solution. And also you need to think about what the other side thinking. For example, if I need your solution, so it's not fair if I will not know about it. You need to make me understand what you have as a client. If I am your client, I am potential client, and you have solution for me, so let me know about it. It's not fair. You know what I mean? Like, it's the opposite. It's not you sell, you give. You give him the solution. So if you think that way, it will be easier to sell, to get the right people, and it will work smoothly because you have something to sell, something, some revenues. So this is the thing. Think about the clients right now. Think about the companies. For example, I am working right now. We have a campaign in USA and Canada, and I know that I can reduce cost 30% for those companies. So I feel like this is my responsibility to do that. I need to do that. I need to tell them that I have the solution for them. So this is my state of mind, and I can tell that I used with a lot of platforms before, and I was struggling with sales for many years. But right now I have the vision. I know who need me. I know that CEOs, 1 to 11 to 50 employees need me, and I know that I can reduce costs by 30%. So this is my responsibility to tell them that. If they want my solution, come on. And if no, if they have other solution, it's okay, no worries. But I will get the right people. So this is the thing.
Excellent. I'm going to sum it up. Obviously, Gabriel, his specialization is early stage tech companies and actually giving them boosts and growth. He specializes in a few countries. India is one of them. And
right.
India, we all hear good stuff, bad stuff. But the bottom line is there's a lot of people and a lot of money. So I've actually got Gabriel's starting campaign, Startup Sales Mastery, is officially boosting like crazy over in India. And why do I speak to a guy? I mean, look, I'm a professional salesperson. I know how to do these things. Yes, I do have a specialization, but I still go looking for solutions for my solutions when I need expertise. And that's what this is all about, finding people to solve our problems with together. The Indian market, Gabriel knows better than me. So, hey, instead of me learning it, spending all this time and effort, I'm going to let him do it. I'm going to watch what he does over the next couple of I guess, months. We're going to be doing this campaign. Mm-hmm. And then when I don't need him anymore, thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for the expertise.
I just give you the solution, man. This is what I'm doing.
But this is the whole sort of point here. And it's the same with early stage tech companies. Gabriel just spoke about LinkedIn campaigns. And LinkedIn is wonderful. You can go one by LinkedIn IMings, and that's going to be ages and hours and days and weeks and months. Or you can just upgrade to LinkedIn Navigator and boom, blast out messages straight away. People go to your profile. They see that you're a gold member. It gives you credibility. You can run reports on who your prospects are and go and hit them. And you're just shortening that curve so much that you're going to get 10, 20 times the amount of clients faster. Now go do it yourself. These are solutions for your solutions. That's what this topic is about, but it's about something else as well. Learn it yourself or get one of us to do it with and for you while you're learning it to start the ball rolling. you're an early stage tech company, you want to boost sales, that's fine. Number one, start working with agencies and companies to help boost, learn from us, see the campaigns, what we're doing, and then start building your internal sales team. These are the solutions for your solutions that you want to take in. I can go on about lead generation, I mean, till the cows come home. I know all the scraping tools, and if you watch either my YouTube or my Facebook, you'll see I'm constantly making videos on CRMs and email autoresponders and landing page softwares. And I think I actually sent out a mailer to the Startup Sales Mastery people about some big summit coming with all the world tech leaders. I had a free link, so I just said, okay, take it away. I share a lot of these things with the internal people. We know all these solutions. Some are free, some you pay. We share them with you. And it's important that we're all in that mindset, because again, I know a lot of SaaS companies with seemingly like, 1,000 clients, and they're okay companies, and they're so focused on building that internal sales team that they're spending so much more money on the sales team, and they're less focused, or it seems like the focus is being less on actually closing those customers fast, which is what we know how to do. We have our hands in the networks. We have thousands of dollars worth of tools and products that we have, all these applications. Your LinkedIn, I don't use LinkedIn. I'm a big Facebook man, Facebook, Instagram. We're starting to push those channels. Gabriel is LinkedIn, which is why if you look at our LinkedIn profiles, you'll see he's using LinkedIn, whereas me, I'm not. But then again, I'm using ClickFunnels, which is $300 a month, and I'm using other softwares. I think my software bill is about $500 a month. But this is the whole kind of thing, the mindset. So we're going to start summing it up, because this one, there's two of us. It's 10 minutes pop up. Because there's two of us, we're going to the 20-minute marker. Solutions week, what is it all about? It's about focusing on your solution, and it's about asking yourself the question, who is my client? What do they need solved, and how can I solve it and make their life better? Gabriel spoke about that, the state of mind. The final part of that is to say, am I the right person to solve this, to bring this solution, or do I need a solution for that solution? If you need tools or things to help, trust me, pay the money, do what it takes, just get moving. The Startup Sales Mastery is one of those solutions to solve your solutions. Why spend weeks, months, hours going through all these YouTube videos trying to learn? I just tell you, this is how you want to do it. And then the second part of that equation is, once I know how to solve that problem, I kind of know how to get to them. I know how to do these things in terms of growth and scaling. Is it better for me to solve that problem, or should I just hire lead agencies or other people? Because we don't exactly charge a lot, especially compared to employees. My maximum sales when I do these things is $1,500 a month. That's to have me and my team on standby for a certain amount of leads coming in. We take them whenever they come in, 24 hours a day. We're ready to close them. And more than that, you don't need to train us, because you've handed us that sheet telling us exactly what we need to do. Gabriel, you're more the strategy type of thing. So if you do the Startup Sales Mastery program and you're just saying to yourself, I really don't know who my customer is, I need to do some survey campaigns. If you come to me and say, Keith, go find out who would be best for the product, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a quick conversation, and then I'm going to outsource you to Mr. Gabriel here, because that's what he does. So Gabriel, take the last minute. It's all for you. That's solutions for your solutions. Any final comments?
Yeah, actually, the last thing is, think about the focus right now. It's not easy to be in focus during these days. It's crazy days for businesses, actually, because you have a lot of opportunities and a lot of challenges. So think that every single minute that you are doing something that you don't good at, and you need to learn another software, and you need to educate your employees, you need to do something else that take you off from your focus. So live it right now and give it to the other people that do it. I'm doing it also in my business. What I don't know, what I need to learn and start to understand the method, nothing. Take the money, goodbye. I need the time. The time right now, it's more expensive. Take it.
That's why I get loads of sales calls from him to speak to people and make myself even more money. It's wonderful. The circle goes on. Okay, absolute pleasure. My name is Keith. This is Gabrielle. This is the Startup Sales Mastery Podcast, helping you tech entrepreneurs go get yourself some clients by sharing everything we know on how to do that particular thing. I will see Gabrielle. We'll be here every week, and I'll see you, of course, all tomorrow for Financial Friday. Take care. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Get yourself some customers.